Hey folks, this is Ken, and thank you for tuning in to the Model Building and Retirement channel. So in this episode, I'm going to show you how I installed this really cool, absolutely functioning 3D printed roll-up garage door for your diorama. This is 1/24, 1/25 scale. Beautiful door, actually rolls up and functions. I'll tell you all about it, and I'll show you how I put it together right after the intro. Sponsored by Model Makers Workshop. Need parts for your next model project? Model Makers Workshop has you covered with the best aftermarket accessories around. And by Gallery, your one-stop shopping for all your airbrush needs. So I picked up this really cool roll-up garage door. Actually functions, 3D printed. I got this at the Copley Model Show near Akron a couple weeks ago. And this is from ESS Resinworks, comes in this little cardboard box, and I'll have a link for their website on in my description here. But they have this, which is the standard roll-up door, and then they've also got the large commercial door, and they sell dioramas and diorama parts or whatnot, so check out their website. But this is going to replace the faux door that I have in my diorama. So this is my right wall. And if you look at my diorama, you know, I have tools and whatnot in the diorama, but the walls, all I did is photoshopped a bunch of pictures onto photo paper and glued them onto 1/8 hardboard. So it photographs really well, but it's, you know, fairly easy to make. So my plan is I want to be able to bring vehicles in from outside and have a little bit of an outside view going on for my diorama. So I will be cutting out this faux door and replacing it with this roll-up door, and that's going to add a whole new dimension to my model. So I started off by priming this with Mr. Surfacer Gray primer, and I'm going to get some. I'm going to use some Tamiya paints on this, and I'm going to use like their aluminum and steel colors or whatnot, and I'm going to paint this all up so that and weather it a little bit to make it look a little more realistic. And I'll get that all painted up and I'll be right back. All right, so I got all the parts painted. Did a little bit of weathering, a little bit of darker shades of dirt or whatnot, just kind of streaking down the door, like if it had rained outside or oil's up in the mechanism, it dripped down the door a little bit. So next thing I need to do is cut out my wall here. And they do give me a really nice instructions. That wasn't in the box, but you go to their website, you can download it. So it's got 6 pages of detailed instructions. So you can't go wrong as far as I can tell. So, all right, I'm gonna get this cut out and we'll be back. Okay, so I cut a new opening where the old garage door was. And the next step is to feed the door down through the channel here. Okay, so that's fitting a little bit tight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lightly sand both sides of this channel here, and I'm going to put some graphite lubricant, dry graphite in there, because I do want the door to be able to function. Okay, so I'm going to show you the graphite process here. This is just a graphite lubricant. It's made for locks primarily. So I'm just going to take a cotton swab here. And it's like a light little dust of powder. Oop, there we go. Probably more than enough right there. So I'm just going to get my Q-tip, roll around in that stuff. And just feed it to the channel. door as well. Because you want it to be a nice loose fit. You know, I'm sure it was designed, probably didn't consider the paint thickness when they designed it. So between my primers and paints, there we go. It's a little bit tight, so I'm going to take that apart, sand it a little bit more, and put a little bit more, then re-lubricate it. And I'll be right back. All right, so I got the door nice and lubricated. It goes up and down pretty good. All right, so the next step is the roll-up parts. So you take this black rod here, it's square, and so is the pulley here. And you insert that. All right, so it's a little tight fit there. I know it fits through the door real good, so I'm going to have to just sand it down a little bit, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we got her all installed. It does work. It's a little finicky. There's no gears on it or anything, so that pull chain is just for looks. But you spin it, and you can just pull it down like that too. All right, so let's get it on the diorama and see the finished product. Well, that concludes the installation of the roll-up garage door. I think it's a really, really cool idea and well worth it. I think I paid somewhere like $30 at a show. I think it's about $40 if you buy it and have it shipped. And once again, I'll have a link in the description on where you can purchase this. But it opens up so many opportunities. You know, you can have, like right now, I have a night sky outside here, but you could do a daytime theme. And if you have tight space like I do, you can turn a small diorama into something a little bit bigger by just extending that, having that door open and put a little fake wall with some trees or planters or something, and another light out there, and it'll look like, you know, the outdoors. And now you can put just the front or rear end of a vehicle in, like I did here, and it just gives more realism to the diorama. So anyways, folks, I hope you enjoy my content, and if you haven't already done so, hit like, comment below, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. Absolutely free. There's a subscribe button down here, and then there's also that little bell icon. If you click on that until it's black, you'll be notified of all my new videos as they come out, and it's absolutely free. I wish they would call it a favorites button, because subscribe makes it sound like you gotta subscribe and pay up, but you don't. It's absolutely free. So please do, folks. Thanks for watching. See you next time.